Welcome to my July 2023 Alaskan cruise aboard Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. Left Pier 91 out of Seattle, had a day at sea before stopping at Icy Strait Point in Hoonah, Alaska, then on to Sitka, Alaska, then the Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier, then Juneau, Alaska, then another day at sea before landing at Victoria, British Columbia, and then returning to Seattle. It was a fantastic cruise. I also have a cabin review of a small studio cabin for a solo cruiser that has a virtual balcony. I hope you like and subscribe. Bon voyage. Okay, a nice quick Uber drive to the Pier 91. I'm just gonna drop this big bag off. We're walking for a while. Part 1, Seattle to Icy Strait Point in Hoonah, Alaska. It took like 5 minutes to get on this boat. It was fantastic. And I'm even here an hour and 10 minutes earlier than I was supposed to be, so. To find C2 muster station downstairs. Welcome aboard, Quantum of the Seas. Cabin review, Quantum of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. Booked a studio cabin this time, 6630 for solo cruisers. Small. Big balcony. Not bad. Bathroom's almost as big as the room. It's got quite a bit of storage though for one person. And a safe. 2 drawers. Cabinet up there. That's actually where the ship is. That's the view from this side of the ship here in Seattle. So I'm in my little studio cabin wondering about the mirror here that's on the wall. Makeup mirror. But this place is so small. I'm out. And a drink tray. Voila. Just a tip. Walking around the lake, folks, on the deck right now. Just came out of 270. Quantum of the Seas. Alaska, here we go. welcome to Icy Strait Point, Alaska. Back on the Icy Strait Point gondola. This is the free version, the green one. When I got off the boat earlier today, the lines were crazy. So I walked over to the other gondola, and the rides were even crazier. We'll see how they were this afternoon, how they are this afternoon, because I just walked right on this one. So let's go for a ride. No snow this time. Two of the 5 ships I've been on my entire life, the Norwegian Bliss and the Quantum of the Seas, were both here the same day. But anyway, there's the red gondola. There's no line there, and the line goes all the way from there to about there, and about 4 people wide or more. Okay, here we go. $54 later. Due to tax and stuff. It's supposed to be the fastest gondola. I think it said the world, but it might just be Alaska. 11:30 at night, the Icy Straits, inside passage, on the way to Sitka. Welcome to part 2 of my 2023 cruise to Alaska aboard Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. I got up early, grabbed some breakfast, walked around the boat, and took some pictures of the entry into Sitka Bay. I took this cruise before on Norwegian Cruise Line's Bliss, and that was in May of 2022. This is July 2023, and there's no snow. It's still an amazing cruise. Like the last time I came to Sitka, I didn't get a tour excursion on the boat, but there's plenty to get once you get off the boat, but I highly recommend getting them online. So you see some of these signs, maybe pause the recording, take a look at them, get in touch with those companies before you get off the boat. Took a little while to get off the boat in the morning because I wanted to have a leisurely breakfast, and I knew the lines were long to get on the shuttle. This time the lines were short, and once I got on the bus it was 15 minutes to get to beautiful Crescent Harbor, downtown Sitka. Walked around, looked at the bulletin boards, thought about buying a boat, maybe even getting a job to come here every summer. Then I decided to take my own tour, walking tour, past the Russian House, Sheldon Jackson Museum, and then over to Totem Pole Park. The walk to the park, the views were absolutely stunning. Totem Pole Park is run by the National Park Service. A lot of totem poles, beautiful walk through the rainforest. I even saw an eagle, heard him as he landed on the tree, but I was not able to catch him on film while he was flying or while he was sitting in the tree. Beautiful walk, there's a bathroom along the way, and I highly recommend taking this walk. Relaxful, peaceful, a great change of pace from the cruise. I love taking this walk through the rainforest, but if you come to a spot at the end where they end up seeing a bunch of trailers right here, you went too far. You need to back up a little bit, and when you come to the fork in the path, take the one to the right. Some huge mushrooms on the trees, some huge caves inside the trees, and more totem poles. Beautiful. And up ahead is Mount Edgecombe, last erupted 800 years ago. And this is the tree where I heard and saw the eagle land, but I could not catch it on film. When you finish the tour, there's a nice museum or interpretive center that has some excellent displays of the original inhabitants of Sitka and more totem poles. I finished the walking tour and then went downtown. There's a lot of shops and restaurants, and I got some great segments there. There's even a street band. They're playing pretty cool music there. Then the line for the bus getting back to the boat was way too long for me, so I grabbed the local transportation, which was $2, red bus, takes you on the north route. The same 15 minutes to get back to the ship. It was a nice ride. I passed Baranoff Hill, past the center of town with the big totem pole, and got to my ship. And a nice short walk from the bus stop back to the boat. Got back to the ship. There's a great restaurant there that has some cool craft beers and some amazing Dungeness crab you see here. Also caught Holland America just pulling out. While the Holland America ship was pulling out of the port, I got to see some cool boats running around the harbor and a seaplane coming in. I love seaplanes. After watching the cool seaplanes come in, I went back on the boat just in time to see them lifting the lifeboats out of the water after they had their lifeboat drills. That was pretty cool, especially when the little one was moving around so much in the wind that someone had to hold the line to keep it taut. I'm sure these people had a great time on their excursion, but I had a very nice time walking around Totem Pole Park in downtown Sitka and Crescent Harbor. Got back to the boat relaxed, then we decided to take in the show to Starwater. Another dancing show was pretty cool. After walking around the boat, I saw some cool art that was for sale. And then I went to watch MOSAIC. This is a cool band. Everything is done with their voice. After MOSAIC, started my way to dinner. Saw the robotic bar. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know how long it's going to last. Had a great dinner in the main dining room again. And then saw some whales. Several of them out there. I'm going to have to get me a bigger zoom lens.
Another one way out there too.
Sitka was the second stop on this Alaskan cruise, and it was awesome. I love Sitka. Spent the rest of the night walking around, taking some more pictures of the boat. Beautiful sunset. I hope you like and subscribe to this video. More to come. Bon voyage. Here we go, back on board Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. This is part 3 of my July 2023 cruise to Alaska via the Inside Passage. This will be day 4, where we cruise to the Endicott Arm in the morning, and then spend a gorgeous afternoon and early evening in Juneau, Alaska. Love this cruise. Enjoy. Bon voyage. This is my walk around the ship to the solarium. First thing in the morning, but it was actually the day before when we were in Sitka. I thought we were going to get to the Endicott Arm and the glacier that day, but I messed up. Must have had something to do with my drink package. And here we are. This is day 4, the Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier.
questions about Juneau or the surrounding area, definitely feel free to ask as we ascend, and I'll do my best to provide an answer. Otherwise, you guys are free to wiggle about the sardine can.
We are ascending 1,800 feet above sea level on the only aerial tramway here in southeast Alaska.
Two distinct communities of Tlingit people that occupied this sector of southeast Alaska. A village site called Flounder at the base of the creek, and the Taco people are from the other side called Where the Sun Rays Touch First and Spirit Helper.
Welcome to part 4 of my Alaskan cruise when I did the Inside Passage. These stops include Victoria, British Columbia, and the last stop, Seattle, Washington. I hope you like and subscribe.
good luck to the people. More unusual attractions, you could find that at the Gum Wall at Alley Way, only a few minutes walk from Pike Place Market. Since the early 90s, the 50-foot long wall has been covered with used colorful chewing gum. The Gum Wall was cleaned in 2015, taking 130 hours to remove 2,350 pounds of gum. Despite its rapid growth, Seattle ranks high for quality of living, sanitation, its low crime rate, recreation, and public service.